Hello, and welcome back to Deathgate. I'm Mors Radis,
I'm Rulebook Heavily.
and we're going to ignore...
Nice place you've got here.
Thanks. I certainly hope you aren't being sarcastic. This is the only tavern in town, and I'm very proud of it.
Who's that guy over in the corner?
That's Hugh the Hand, a member of the Brotherhood. He's been sitting at that table on and off for the last few weeks. I think he's scouting for prospective new members. A bunch of cutthroats have approached him about it, but he's turned all of them away. Some violently. I think he's looking for something special.
Give me a drink.
Certainly. Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Do you think I'd ask if I wasn't prepared to pay?
Very good. Let's see your stash.
I must have left it in my secret hiding place.
Well, that doesn't do you much good here, does it? When you have your money here, let's talk. Until then, is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for some information.
Haven't we established that you are completely broke? Now, will there be anything else?
Never mind, I'm not as thirsty as I thought.
Very well. Stop back sometime. Yes? How can I help you?
I'm looking for some information.
Information, eh? That doesn't come cheaply. Do you have any money?
Well, not at the moment. Can I run a tab?
Credit? In Skirvash? You're a funny guy. You're also a deadbeat. Will there be anything else, or should I just throw you out now?
Never mind, I'm not as thirsty as I thought.
Very well. Stop back sometime.
What do you want? No, cancel that. I don't want to know. All I want is for you to get away from me. I've no time for all of you amateur cutthroats and gutter snipes. Leave me alone.
But we don't know how we might do that, so instead we're going...
Please help me get my toy back, good sir. It would mean the world to me.
I mean, if I had anything better to do, I would do that instead, but I don't. And so instead he's going to beat us over the head with an iron bar while we go look at his doll. Thanks, kid! Welcome to Skirvash! Now, were we to do...
Skirvash handshake, yeah.
Yeah. Were we to do anything but immediately swap with him, we would lose our entire inventory.
You're a wizard! A wizard hasn't been seen in Skirvash since far before I was born. Why are you here?
Never mind about me. Who exactly are you? And don't give me the helpless waif story again.
I'm not helpless. But I am without parents, if that's what you're asking. I've carved out a life for myself from the streets. I use scams like this one to stay alive. I know all of the dark and secret corners of Skirvash. If you're here looking for something, you'll need a guide. I can help. If you're new to this town, you'll get nowhere without me. Let me go, and I'll help you.
Why should I let you go? You pounded me with an iron pry bar. More likely I should just kill you and be done with it.
If you wanted me dead, I'd be dead already. A wizard doesn't waste time. I think you need me. My offer stands. Release me and I'll help you.
Yeah, Haplo's just not good at personally killing things.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway, we can cast Identify on the doll to get the spell that animates it.
You have learned a spell, yeah.
It's kind of a niche spell. It works on anything humanoid, inanimate, and touching the ground.
That's very specific.
Yeah.
And it's also, yeah, a little bit unintuitive puzzle here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, you have to identify the object to get the spell, despite the fact that when we saw it in the art, it clearly had the rune.
I'm willing to help you. But first I want to know what the job is, and what's in it for me.
In it for you? I just let you out of your own trap. Don't you think that's enough?
No. I appreciate you letting me free, but if I'm going to risk my life on whatever job you have planned, I need a cut. And if you're going after what I think you are, there should be plenty to go around.
What do you think this job is?
It seems to me that there's only one target worth the attention of a wizard. You're intending to break into the Tower of the Brotherhood. You must know that no one has ever made it into the tower and back out alive. You might not know how many have tried. Rumors of the Brotherhood's treasure have spread throughout the realms. Thieves, from third-rate pickpockets to practiced artists, have attempted to steal it. Usually, the less talented ones are turned away at the front of the tower. There is no obvious way to get in. Only the members of the Brotherhood know how to enter. Some make it inside. Every few months, a new body is found in the town square, the result of another robbery attempt. Usually, the Brotherhood takes care of its own disposal, but these bodies are left as messages to every other would-be thief. In short, no one has ever succeeded. If this is your plan, you're going to need my help. Even a small cut of the tower's famed treasure would set me up for life.
Is that all you want?
Well, not exactly. You're not local, that's obvious. Therefore, you must have some way to leave once you're done. I want to go with you. I've lived too long on the streets of Skirvash. It's dangerous. We're on the borders of elven and human lands, and the war moves closer every day. I need to get out of here.
How much of a cut do you want?
Whatever you think is fair. I need to start a new life, and I'm going to need money to do it. Any portion of what I think your haul is going to be will set me up.
What can you do for me that makes you worth all of this?
I have contacts and information about the Brotherhood that all of the previous thieves lacked. If I was helping them, they might have succeeded.
If you're so good, why don't you try and loot the tower?
I'm not that good. I think you have a chance because you're a wizard. I figure your magic might give you an edge over the others.
All right, I'll give you what you want. What can you tell me about this town? How can you help?
What do you need to know?
What is the Brotherhood? What does it do?
You must know about the Brotherhood. At least you must have heard about them. The Brotherhood is a guild, much like craftsmen or merchant guilds, only it is a fellowship of skilled assassins. Whenever you want someone dead, for sure, take out a contract with the Brotherhood. Their information network reaches into all the nations, human and elven. In fact, the Brotherhood is the only guild that employs all races without prejudice, even in times of war.
How do you get inside the tower?
I don't know the method that the members use to get into the tower. I've examined the exterior, and I haven't found any entrance. But I've thought about this. Only the members of the Brotherhood can get in, so the answer is to become a member of the Brotherhood. You're new. Nobody knows you. You might be able to pull off something like this. As it happens, an assassin, a member of the Brotherhood, hangs out at the Devil's Workshop. His name is Hugh the Hand, and he's actively recruiting. It's not easy to catch his eye, and harder to have him sponsor you.
How do I get this Hugh the Hand to sponsor me?
Hugh is looking for only the most talented thieves and murderers. You'll have to do something extravagant to catch his eye. What that may be, I don't know. Perhaps if you stole something rare or valuable.
What exactly is the Devil's Workshop?
It's a tavern in the center of town. Low-life scum throughout Skirvash collect there to meet contacts, do business, and get drunk. In fact, the workshop's bartender is the most successful fence in town. The fastest and cleanest way to unload stolen merchandise is by selling it to him.
Who are your contacts? What do they have to offer?
I know someone who was once a member and knows the entire layout. Undoubtedly, he'll be able to give me some vital information. I also know a talented craftsman who can forge any specialized tools that you may need. Unfortunately, both of those people are going to ask for a lot of money. Unless you've got a stash that I couldn't find, you're going to have to come up with some.
All right, that's all I need. I'm ready to go.
Very well. In order to help you any more, I'm going to need some upfront money. If you get some, bring it here, and I'll get to work on getting the information and tools that you'll need once you're inside the tower. Good luck!
Reasonable to me, yeah. He seems trustworthy.
Totally not a scam.
Oh, no.
Then again, the kid, he sees you as a wizard. Is he really going to betray you?
Yeah, especially now that we know where he lives.
Back on the ship?
Yep, see, we opened one box, but we left the chest unopened because we couldn't break the lock.
Ah.
Now we can. And inside the chest is a pipe and some jewels.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Those
Both
are
of these items, yes.
Yeah.
These items are both vital to our quest. And really,
I've got something that I want to sell.
I'd be happy to take a look at it. Let me see. These are dwarven relics. Where did you steal these? They'd be worth more if there wasn't a glut of dwarven artifacts right now. I'm a little short of funds just now. This is all I can afford for them.
Well, that's a very impressive haul. Dwarven relics, eh? Even I would have a tough time coming by something that rare.
Well, I didn't steal them from the dwarves, just the elves that were transporting them.
Those elves never come anywhere near Skirvash. You must have stolen them on Drevlin, or in the teeth of the Tribus Empire. Either is an amazing feat. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hugh the Hand. I represent the Brotherhood and I'm currently recruiting new members. I'm impressed by your style. Would you be interested in joining?
What exactly is the Brotherhood?
Simply put, the Brotherhood is a guild of assassins. We accept only the most talented killers from every nation. When governments cannot eliminate a target, they come to us. For an incredibly outrageous fee, they receive our assurance that the target will die. The Brotherhood recruits from both races and operates in all of the realms in times of war and peace. It's hard to say when we're busier. The contracts we enter into during peaceful times are equally numerous, though more covert.
If you accept only the most talented assassins, why do you want me? Aren't I unproven?
That's very true. I did not say that I was inviting you to join. That comes later. I only asked you if you were interested. Are you?
Wait a second. There's quite a difference between robbery and murder.
Yes, but they do tend to go hand in hand. I'd be surprised if you were able to lift those artifacts without causing a few deaths.
Why are you called Hugh the Hand?
Because of my rank in the Brotherhood. An initiate starts out as the sheath. Later he becomes the tip, the blade, the crosspiece, the hilt, and eventually the hand. Only one rank is higher than mine, and that is the arm. Chang currently holds that position, and she has held it for many, many years.
Why would I want to join?
For a variety of reasons. The membership provides quite a bit to its members. It assigns the contracts and makes weapons, information, and healing available. For that, the Brotherhood requires a stiff tie. The alternative is to continue operating without a membership. But now that you have drawn the Brotherhood's attention, we will make sure you don't encroach on our business. Unfortunately, anything you do will probably encroach on our business. Therefore, we will be forced to kill you. I hope that makes your choice clear.
Of course I'm interested. What low-life cutthroat wouldn't be?
Very good. Now you are still very unproven. The theft of the dwarven artifacts was enough to draw my eye, but you're not blooded. I'm going to require a contract before I can apprentice you.
What about the 20-some guys I took care of before? Isn't that enough?
It doesn't matter what you've done before now. In my eyes, you have yet to draw blood. Stories won't convince me otherwise, only action will.
Who's the target?
There is a merchant who lives on the edge of town. He has angered the Brotherhood. He's overstepped his authority and must be eliminated in order to set an example for the rest of his kind. Do you understand?
Do you have any information about this man?
Certainly. Most importantly, you should know that he wears an amulet. It is magic and protects him from all harm. Also, you should know that he knows that the Brotherhood is out to eliminate him. We've already tried once, unsuccessfully. Since then, he's taken some precautions. He's had the front door reinforced and the lock changed as well. We believe that he's currently holed up there in the house.
A magic amulet that protects him from harm? Won't that make killing him rather difficult?
Yes. The fact that he is never without it might hamper you as well. Consider this a true test of your skills.
If he lives in such a fortress, how do you expect me to get inside?
Isn't that what you do? Break in. I'm sure you've had more difficult jobs than this.
Anything else I should know about this merchant?
There are rumors that he keeps a secret journal. I'm not sure how that would help you, since I'm asking you to kill him, not investigate him.
All right, let's get on with this.
Very well. Will there be anything else before you leave?
Where can I find him?
His house is not hard to find. It is the most expensive house in town. Follow the road to the southeast. You'll come across it soon.
What should I do after I've finished the job?
I will require proof that you have eliminated him. Since he's said that he would die before being separated from his amulet, I believe that that will suffice. When you have finished, bring the amulet here to me. That should be enough.
This sounds pretty serious. Why haven't you taken care of him before? Why ask me?
We sent a man out. He didn't come back. If you succeed, then you have earned a place in the Brotherhood. If you fail, then we haven't lost another man. It is as simple as that.
All right, I'm on the job.
Very good. Remember, when you have finished, bring back his amulet. That will be proof enough of his death. Please, don't insult me by running away. It would be such a bother to track you down and kill you.
It's not very nice sense, but it's sense.
Normally these kinds of things make...
Yes? How can I help you?
I'm looking for some information.
Information, eh? That doesn't come cheaply. Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Do you think I'd ask if I wasn't prepared to pay?
Very good. Let's see your stash.
It's all right here. You should know. You gave it to me.
Of course. Well, I'm certainly willing to chat a while for that pile of cash. What do you need to know?
Do you know anything about the tower's layout?
You want to know about the inside of the tower? The Brotherhood certainly doesn't let bartenders in on its secrets. Besides, what with you sitting over in the corner, you might want to omit any questions about the Brotherhood. The questions might be overheard, and believe me, Hugh won't take kindly to people prying into his business. That advice you can have for free. Now, will there be anything else?
Well, all my questions have to do with the Brotherhood. I guess there's nothing else I need to know.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'd certainly like to get that pile of money back. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Give me a drink.
Certainly. Do you have any money?
Of course I do. Do you think I'd ask if I wasn't prepared to pay?
Very good. Let's see your stash.
I had it right here. Someone stole my money. Hey, who here stole my money?
Keep your voice down. People here don't like to be called thieves, and there's no town watch to bail you out if they decide to take it personally. If you lost money, you lost it. Now, can I help you with anything else?
Never mind, I'm not as thirsty as I thought.
Very well. Stop back sometime.
Maybe if we were to try again without accusing the bar of stealing the money that, oh, it was right in our pocket.
Yes?
Give me a drink.
Certainly.
Of course I'd.
Very good.
It's all right here.
That's funny. That's exactly the price of one drink. Do you still want it?
Boy, I'd hate to try to get drunk here. I'd be in debt forever.
We'll talk about another drink when you've paid for this one. Do you still want it?
Do you think I'm stupid?
That depends on how thirsty you are. Now, do you want the drink?
A drink is how much? I'm not going to pay everything I've got for a single drink.
Very well. We're the only tavern in town. You know where to come when you get thirsty. Will there be anything else?
Never mind, I'm not as thirsty as I thought.
Very well. Stop back sometime.
I'm not actually sure if the game will let you give him the money, because if you were to give it to him...
With this money, I can get the items we need.
Give it to the street rat instead. Much more
Oh
responsible.
yeah, he'll spend it wisely.
Yeah.
So he runs off. We could just wait here. The game has a wait command, but I wanted to go examine the house we're going to break into.
Because people
Now,
just...
it's pretty secure. We can beat it up with the pry bar, but that's not going to do anything useful.
I like that.
Makes me feel better, though.
I like the description where it mentions that you may have lowered the property value of the house, but you didn't get in.
Yeah.
Oh.
We cannot make the...
Where have you been? I've been waiting for you. Look, I got them both. The information and the lockpick.
Tell me about this lockpick.
It's custom. There's never been another made like it. Look at it. The lockpick has been designed to open any type of lock, no matter how complex. Only one of the prongs will fit into each lock. Once you've placed that prong inside the keyhole, you'll be able to move it certain ways. Each movement will make a specific sound. According to the locksmith, the lockpick will make a distinct sequence of 3 noises before the lock springs. He didn't tell me what that series of sounds was, but he said it would be the same for every lock.
Tell me about the information.
I bought it from an ex-member of the Brotherhood. He claims that this parchment contains the codes to open the tower's treasure room. There's no way to verify it without actually getting inside the tower, so I had to buy it at face value. I don't really understand it anyway. I have no idea what the first line, "Buy their time to die," means. The second line is a list of continents above Skirvash that partially obscure the sun throughout the month. We can't see which one it is at this time of day because the sun is behind the tower. Overall, I don't know how to use this information, but it might come in handy.
How much did it all cost?
As I suspected, it cost everything I had. Sorry there's no change.
What can you tell me about the wealthy merchant on the edge of town?
He was the most prominent and successful merchant in town until a couple of weeks ago. Then he just dropped out of sight. Rumor had it that he had a run-in with the Brotherhood. Maybe it had something to do with the stiff taxes the Brotherhood places on any transaction in Skirvash. I always thought that he'd be safe from the Brotherhood. He has a magic amulet that keeps him from harm, and he's never without it. That's about all I know, except I heard that he keeps a journal hidden away inside his house. I hope that helps, although I can't imagine how.
Good work. Expensive, but good. I'll take it from here.
Thank you. I think you'll find that in the long run, it will be worth far more than what you paid.
Free for use inside the tower, but we'll use it first outside.
Buy their time to die.
Yep. And it's got a bunch of continent names. Alright.
Let's go back.
So we head back to the house, and it's time to test our lockpick. Now, each of those verbs causes it to make a different sound.
Jiggle.
Yep. The correct order of sounds is clack, tick, thunk. But every lock, the verbs will cause a different sound.
So it's a trial and error thing every time.
Yep.
Huh.
And now we are going to steal the merchant's poetry book and examine his clock.
That's a strange clock.
Yep, only one hand, and we can move it around ourselves.
The times are all, like, weird.
Yep. Maybe the answer will be in these love poems.
Haplo will steal just about everything.
Yep. Now, the trick to this is that each stanza of the poem contains a reference to one of the words on the clock. Now, if we move the hand of the clock to those words, you will have to point them at the triangle that is before that word, but the order is Misty Morn, which it starts on, to Wine Time, then to Toil Time,
Yeah.
and finally to Dark Time.
This really tripped me up as a kid because the arrow points opposite to where you're supposed to put it somehow.
Yep.
It's unintuitive.
It's the one before the word rather than on the word.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
But the merchant was keeping his diary inside that hidden area. And the diary mostly talks about how he fell in love with this woman named Deidre. Yeah. So this woman named Deidre, he met her and fell in love with her, and he wants to marry her, but her father wants him to pay this enormous dowry, and while he's waiting to hear what that is, he hires a painter, a very famous one, to make a portrait of him.
Wow, this is a lot of text.
Yeah. And eventually he learns what the dowry is, he pays it, and we skip ahead. The Brotherhood is after him, and he decides to flee the island.
Huh.
So we can't even kill him if we wanted to.
He's not here. So...
Nope. Fortunately, his portrait is.
Well done.
So we can open up the portrait and go talk to him.
You know, you'd think this spell would be just as specifically useless as...
Hello, my good man. Have you seen the artist? I'm getting very tired of standing in this position.
I am the new artist. Please, don't move. The light is perfect on you.
New artist? I commissioned a mural from Leonard Bogosh, not from some apprentice no name. Run along and get my artist before I get peeved with you. Go now.
Yeah, that's, he has the memories of the merchant up until that point. Maybe.
Yes.
Oh,
Now, he...
Okay.
Anytime that Haplo says the wrong thing, or steps back, or moves at all, he will fall out of the painting and onto the floor.
And you're gonna have to cast a spell again.
Hello, my good...
Yes. He told me to tell you to take a break.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. That position had me stiffening up. Not really worth the effort, if you ask me. I'm only doing it to fill time, anyway. Who are you, by the way?
I'm here to kill you and take your amulet, sir.
You're going to kill me? Go ahead and try, Blackguard. The amulet you want so much is just what keeps you from taking it. While I wear it, I cannot be harmed. Now, it is my turn.
This guy's, well, he's not badass, but he's more badass than Haplo.
Haplo gets punched by a merchant. How did this guy survive the labyrinth?
I don't know. What does he look like?
It's not important. I'm going to rest now, regardless. I'm positive that this activity isn't worth the trouble. I'm only doing it to fill time, anyway. By the way, who are you?
Why are you trying to fill time?
My fiancée and her family are currently debating over the size of the dowry for our marriage. They can't seem to reach a decision as to what they want. I suppose that's a problem when one is as wealthy as I am. They'll ask for the world eventually, and I'll give it to them. I love my dear Drisseau. I'd give anything to have her. I'd give up my fortune, fall into poverty as long as I could have her. Let's hope they don't ask for the world, eh?
I'm a jewelry salesman. Can I interest you in an amulet? In trade for the one you have, of course.
Trade my amulet? Are you daft, man? This amulet is the pride of my life. I'd never give it up, much less trade it for a worthless substitute. I'll thank you to leave, now.
Yes, and also to fictional people within the fictional universe.
God damn it. Never misses a beat.
Basically, Haplo just cannot meet someone and be nice to them. At least not immediately.
Hello, my good man.
Don't you remember me?
Why, no, I don't. I always remember a face. I'm certain I've never seen you before.
No, I haven't seen him.
Well, I'm not sure how long I can keep this up. I'm only doing this in order to fill time anyway. Who are you, by the way?
I'm a messenger from your wife-to-be. She sent me with the dowry information you've been waiting for.
Oh? What does my little doe want?
She wants your undying love and affection. She figures she doesn't need anything else.
Yes, of course. My love and affection. Well, you go back to her and tell her that her little jest was amusing, but I know her better than that. Thank you for stopping by, and tell her to hurry a bit. Wait! Don't tell her that. I'll just wait until she's ready.
And he knows that that guy is going to bleed him dry.
This conversation has a lot of chances to trip you up. I mean, hope your reading comprehension skills are good.
Yeah, because the
Hello.
Yes.
Well,
I'm a messenger.
Oh?
It's quite simple. She wants your magic amulet.
She wants my amulet? My most prized possession? I don't believe it. How do I know you aren't lying?
Do you think I would be so stupid as to try to lie to such an obviously intelligent and perceptive man?
Well, yes, of course. However, I must verify this information, as I'm sure you understand. I can't just give away something this valuable to someone who claims to be a messenger from my fiancée. The person she was to send was supposed to know some very personal facts about her, things no one besides me would know. If you can answer these questions, I'll believe you are who you say. First, can you tell me what her favorite bedtime story was?
The bouncing beans?
Interesting. Now, tell me this. How many stepping stones were there over the old creek where we used to meet?
5?
There's only one more. What did I whisper to my lady the first time we met?
How much?
That's correct. You've answered all of my questions. I have no choice but to believe that you are who you claim to be. As I have told my lady, I would give up anything to be with her. She obviously wishes to test this promise by asking for my most prized possession. I will give it to you in hopes that she will realize that my love for her surpasses any material item.
you might wonder about that, but the answer, as it turns out, is yes.
Okay.
See, if we cast Identify on the amulet, it works!
Wow. So, yeah, this spell seems like it would have a lot of uses for a good...
Yes. Is there something else?
I have the amulet. Here it is.
I didn't think you could do it. Now I have no doubts that you're perfect for the Brotherhood. Come with me.
You know, you can't blame this one on the books.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
So now Hugh has decided we're worth...
This is the Tower of the Brotherhood, my friend. You'll come to know it well. To the right is the storeroom where we keep the key crystals. You'll learn more about those after you've joined. In front is the legendary treasure room, and to the left is the initiation room. It is here that we go. I noticed that you've taken a beating recently. This healing salve should help. A good assassin is never without it. Wait here. I will be back in an hour or so to proceed with the initiation. Try not to think about the pain involved.
Wow. Haplo got,
Nice of him,
Haplo
really.
got pumped.
Yep. And now we're left in this room to just wait for him. We're not going to bother doing that.
Let's go mess with things.
Yep. We're going to shove this table over to the wall, and then stand on it. Why wouldn't we do that?
Yeah, clearly.
Anyway, we can see the continent Aristogon out there, and next time we'll find out why we bothered to do that. For now, though, we're just going to use the salve and repair the damage done to us, and learn that the salve only works on living, wounded people.
Aww. Yeah, you
Anyway.
can see there the continent is obscuring the sun. This is basically the calendar of the setting.
Yep. And next time, we will go and try to steal from their treasure room. Thank you for joining us, and anything you want to add?
I am so glad Hugh doesn't appear much more in this game.
Yeah, he's pretty much done after this.
See ya!
So, yep, bye.